Credit cards are a double-edged sword. On the one hand, it is a boon for those who pay those outstanding on time. But what about the other side, who misses the due date? Or those who think that paying just the minimum due amount is enough to save yourself from the penalty charges? This video will open your eyes to many misconceptions that you might have about the credit card. This is the life-changing information for you. Take us seriously. With an example, we will demonstrate the best and the worst sides of credit card. To start with, let us understand how credit card works in your favor as well as against you. We are going to assume certain data before we start. Imagine this is April month. There is credit card with you and the limit for this credit card is beyond 1 lakh rupees. This means you can spend more than 1 lakh using this credit card. This is the assumption we will use throughout the video. Moving on, let's start using the available credit card limit. Imagine that on 5th April, which is just 5 days after the month start, let's say for some expense need, you use the credit card to spend 40,000 rupees. A few days later on 20th April of the same month, once again, another 60,000 expense was made using the same credit card. By now, total amount spent using the credit card stands at 1 lakh. Usually, as per rule, you can pay back this credit card outstanding bill of 1 lakh rupees before next month 15th. This is the usual credit card cycle. In this particular case, since we assumed the bill starts on 1st April, the date to clear outstanding due is the month following April, which is May month. And the date before which you must repay this 1 lakh used credit is 15th date of May month. Most people will pay back that 1 lakh in May month as soon as the salary gets credited. These are the people who make good use of credit card with discipline and therefore enjoy all its benefits and reward points. When you settle the outstanding due before May 15th, you get to use that 1 lakh worth credit for free. It's all good as long as you manage to pay these outstanding due on time. But banks and credit card companies are hoping that you will actually miss this due date. In a moment, you will understand why. Let us illustrate it to you with an example to demonstrate a scenario where this late payment happens. Instead of paying entire 1 lakh due before 15th of May, let us assume due to some unforeseen circumstances, you could manage to pay just 5,000 rupees on 5th May. This 5,000 could be the minimum due amount as per the terms and conditions of the credit card which you are required to pay. In this case, out of 1 lakh, after 5,000 is paid, you still owe 95,000 to the credit card company. Instead of paying the amount on last due date of 15th May, let us say you decided to pay it with a delay of 5 days from 15th May. 5 days after 15th May is 20th of May. Do you remember? Out of 1 lakh, 5,000 was paid and the remaining amount of 95,000 get cleared on 20th May. This is with a delay of just 5 days. You and me included, all of us will be happy to pay the credit card company whatever penalty we owe for those delayed 5 days. We need you to ask yourself a common sense question and tell me, for those 5 days delay, how much should the credit card company charge us upon that 95,000 rupees? If you cannot make a fair guess, allow me to enlighten you friends. Same 95,000 kept in SBI Bank fixed deposit for 1 year will give you almost 7,000 rupees. So, in 365 days, you will earn 7,000 rupees. As a penalty to the credit card company, what should you pay in 5 days is the question. Definitely not 7,000 rupees for sure. Thanks to the bank fixed deposit data, now you have a fair idea about fixed deposit returns that could act as a benchmark to guess the right penalty. Let me go into details about what the credit card company will charge. Since the due date to pay back the credit with no charges is passed, even paying that minimum due amount will not save you from the penalty anymore. Credit card company is going to charge you interest for the entire time duration. since the date you use the credit card limit. The credit card company gets to charge you 36% as per annual interest on the dues starting from day 1. Check the image. Interest charge at step 1 upon 40,000 until 5th May is rupees 1184. Next step involved the interest charge upon 60,000 till 5th May is rupees 888. Third calculation is the interest charged upon 95,000 outstanding since 5th May until 20th May. That amount is rupees 1405. By adding all these three interest charges, final amount is 3,477 rupees, which you pay to the credit card company as penalty. Now remember our benchmark reference from bank fixed deposit, where you will earn 7,000 in 12 months. Half of that is 3,500 in 6 months via fixed deposit. It's painful to know that credit card company earns 6,000 worth fixed deposit interest from you in just 5 days delay. Please do share this video with those friends who are proud of their credit card collections. There are people who pay just the minimum due date without realizing the penalty cycle of credit card. This is the exact reason why, being a SEBI registered investment advisory, we start our risk profile meeting with clients by asking if they have an outstanding credit card due. This is because no matter where we advise them to invest their capital, that asset will not be giving a return which is greater than the penalty charged by the credit card company. Credit card penalty charges grows 30% per annum, while even the Nifty index long-term average is just 12%. In such a scenario, don't you think the smartest move is to close the credit card outstanding before investing that capital anywhere else? Do remember, in a sense, not wasting money as penalty to credit card is also a way of earning money.